Uncensored foul. Danny Gladden makes the play. Danny Gladden makes the play with the glove on. Heck yeah! Attaboy, Danny boy! Yeah! Came in hot. Twins dugout, pumping the fist. Cortino kid making plays.
Strike for strike. Simplification down the outside is next. They're coming down to the wire. Apple center's handed. Reach strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness! The longest shot has
Radio.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Thank you. Thank you.
Has gotten a podcast.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You're too kind.
You're welcome.
Wow, you're too. I'm not.
You're
saying,
welcome.
No.
You're all welcome. Every one
I'm
of
saying
you.
thank you to the audience.
Me
Not.
too.
So you're saying you're
That's
welcome?
just my way. They're welcome.
Is it opposite
That's
day
my
or
way of
something?
saying thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Are we gonna start
You
the
ever do
show
that?
off this way?
You ever do that?
Are we really?
You ever
gonna do
welcome people?
Oh.
You're like, hey.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, that type. Oh, I get you. Okay. I see where you're going with that now. I'm picking up what you're dropping.
We are live.
10-pound bag
We
of
are
bricks.
live. Yeah. Well, once again, thank you for audience. That was wonderful greeting. Thank you and welcome to the show. This is FuzzJockRadio. I am one of your hosts. My name is Fuzzy. I'm Hest.
Yeah.
Hest. I'm a Hest, not a host.
I'll do that too.
And we have another Hest.
Host Hest.
All the way out in California, and their name is
C-dubs.
And then we have another Hest
Hesty host.
all the way back, boomerang it back, not in Australia, but we're going to use a boomerang. Boomerang back from Minnesota to California, back to Minnesota. And his name is...
Hi. I'm J-Mez.
J-Mez.
You ever do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never.
I
I've
never
never gotten a boomerang to come back.
I have not either. I think one of our Hests, Robert, remember Bob Chilswell?
Professional boomeranger? Yeah,
I
remember
believe he is a professional boomeranger. Next time we have him on the show, remind me to ask him. We could probably use one of those reverse sound effects to, bring back this audio to that future episode.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's bookmark that, okay?
Movie magic.
Oh, shoot. We might not be able to remember because we don't have Tom, the producer, here.
We don't need him.
Oh, shoot.
We don't need him.
Yeah.
We got this.
His
this.
old company needs him a lot more than he needs us.
I mean, not really, but
Um,
we got tons of notes. Look at all these
we
notes.
have a lot of notes ahead of us. I did this time. I did not bring a notepad with me. I did not bring my own little whiteboard that I'm gonna mess up. I'm just like, I'm gonna mess it up anyway. So I'm just gonna rely on the notes that you guys took.
No, this is a great exercise in trust.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, yeah.
We got your back.
Should we
You ever do
start
that?
off the episode? Oh well.
Hello.
You know what?
This is
how
not
much-
episode
I don't
3.
know how much I can trust you guys with these notes because it says season 6, episode 3 on the notes.
I forgot to change
and
the
it's
number.
actually episode 4. So I'm erasing it and correcting it.
Okay.
Okay. Episode 4. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Are we gonna start with hello? Yeah, it says hello. So hello. Oh, we already
Hello.
did that. C-Dubs, how was your week? How's it going, man? What's going on?
It's good. I'm working a lot. Spent Mother's Day with my wife's family. Played Bool.
Oh yeah, it
in the
was Mother's
backyard.
Day, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You play Bool? What Bool?
Yeah, Bool.
What's Bool?
Is that like bocce ball?
Sounds like bocce ball, kind
Sounds
of.
like bocce ball.
Or
Sure.
I would
If
say
you throw
croquet,
it.
like a croquet.
Or a roly boly.
You throw it. What? What do you throw?
So you throw a little ball, and it's like it lands out in the center, and then you have to try and throw your giant balls to see which one can get closest to it.
That's bocce
Then-
ball.
Yeah, but with little balls.
Yeah, but you're throwing it.
What? You don't throw bocce balls?
I think you can throw
I don't
them.
know.
You roll them.
I throw them.
You throw them. Okay.
I mean, you'll
So
tell
you
me
play
not to,
Bool, which bocce
Yeah.
ball,
but- Yeah, it's bocce ball with small balls.
and you spent Mother's Day with your wife's mother.
Yes, and I also watched the
Okay.
Wild Game.
Oh yeah.
So I did that while they
We'll be talking about
they
that.
ate chocolate.
You ate chocolate.
They ate chocolate while I watched the Wild game.
Did you
So
get
I
any
don't-
chocolate?
Did you watch them eat chocolate?
I did, and no, I didn't. I was watching the Wild game.
Was this gourmet chocolate or Snickers bars?
How do you confirm that they actually ate the chocolate?
It was cake and marzipan, little rolly things.
Marzipan, isn't that somebody from
Marzipan.
Finn or from Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Homestar Runner.
Marzipan, yeah, that's Homestar Runner. Yeah, not James. How was your week since the last
So
time
cool.
we hung out?
So cool.
So cool.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of Twins games.
Yeah,
It's been a
we'll be talking about that.
wild week for the Twins.
Yeah, it has
Not
been.
just for the Wild, but for
We
the
have a lot of
Twins.
Twins talk ahead, so no spoilers.
Yeah. No, I played some video games with my
Yeah.
son. He's into this Nintendo RPG where you can use your Mii characters as the you pick whoever Miis you want to be the characters in your story. And I have Miis of you gentlemen on my Switch.
Did you ask me?
Uh-huh.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
C-Dubs, is that okay that he's doing that?
Yeah, I showed you. You guys
Yeah.
liked them.
Me's.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. This is the Nintendo avatars.
Oh.
But recently, C-Dubs joined my son's team on this game as a scientist.
What game is this?
It's called Miitopia.
Miitopia.
Yeah.
What am I doing in it?
You haven't joined the team yet.
Why?
I don't know.
Jeez. I'm stuck up or something?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I've got 2 Miis of you on my Switch, too, actually.
So, and neither of them are part of the team?
Not yet.
Man, I must be really
You
stuck
gotta
up.
wait till you get into the game. There will be more. Dude, he's got to save like 100 Miis.
Maybe
So,
I
you'll
should
be
play
in there
this game
somewhere.
and then I'll make sure that I'm part of the team because
Well, when I play the game, you'll be part of my team for sure.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man, but like
yeah.
but what if I'm too stuck up? What if you make a third one?
But
Yeah,
then
that-
I
that-
can make that like your personality type in the game, and then your character will get like a cool special move
Oh, okay. Like
for
a-
that.
You'll
Yeah.
be able to do a kickflip.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we can do that.
Cool.
Buzz, how was your week?
You know, I wish I had the one up.
Yeah.
I have a coin, like a coin, but like the one up sound effect. I was gonna play that.
Yeah.
But I don't. My week was fuzztastic. I got in an accident with my car. Don't worry, I'm okay, and the other driver's okay. And it was my new car, but I have full collision on it, so the insurance is going to take care of getting it fixed. But you know, the main thing is that I'm okay. The driver's okay. The other driver's okay, and his car's not that messed up. It's just like a fender bender.
Be safe out there, everyone.
Yeah. Be safe. Make sure to, buckle your seatbelt. I'm not gonna.
Safety first, and you'll last.
No, I didn't. I went to the Multiverse of Madness movie. I saw that,
nice.
and that was very awesome. I really enjoyed it. Sam Raimi is definitely a Sam Raimi movie, and I enjoy Sam Raimi movies. So if you like Evil Dead type of stuff,
Yeah.
you'll like the new Doctor Strange. It's very Evil Dead-ish.
Yeah. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any
It's
spoilers.
actually a horror movie in the end.
It's a Mother's Day movie, actually.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
How
it
dare
is.
you?
Okay.
Yeah, and yes,
Yeah, we did stuff.
yeah. So speaking of which,
We do things all the
shoot, where's that
Doing
button?
stuff. Hanging out.
FuzzJockRadio.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
James, did we ask about your week?
FuzzJockRadio.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Yep. I always, for some reason, I'm just worried that we didn't ask James how his
Did
week
we
was.
ask
I'm just like-
C-Dubs?
we did. We did ask C-Dubs. I remember now too.
Yeah. I went first.
So like I said, the Mother's Day just happened. The Doctor Strange movie is a Mother's Day movie.
Classic.
It's a mother movie.
And basketball is a
And-
Mother Day
Well,
sport.
in the Lynx news,
Oh yeah.
the Lynx have been having actually a kind of a rough start to their season. Remember, we were really excited about them starting. I got their schedule. Hold on. One
Yeah.
second. Keep talking, JMS.
Well, we're off to the rough start with the Lynx. They've lost their first 2 games. We did lose 5 or 6 players. I don't have the actual names of these players. But I saw that.
We lost to Seattle and we lost to Washington, and then tomorrow they are playing Indiana at 6 p.m. And one of the big reasons why I believe that they are kind of starting off with a rough start is because one of their main players, one of their stars.
Yes.
I guess that's what you call it, right?
Yes.
The main character of a team is
The featured
all-star team.
character of the team.
The featured character
Yes,
of the team.
featured-
She's pregnant. So congratulations.
A mother.
I wish I had.
Congratulations, Nafessa Collier.
Yeah. I was gonna do.
Oh,
Well, that's not really the type of awe that I wanted.
Just pretend that was more like
Oh no! Actually, like, no. All I was gonna say, no jokes aside. All jokes aside.
cutesy. No jokes aside.
Jeez, man, Fuzz, get with it. The coffee's starting to kick in. If you notice.
there we go.
No, this is exciting.
It is exciting
Yeah.
when people are going to have babies, and it's a baby that they definitely want to have. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
If they did not want to have this baby, they should they should be able to make that choice.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy Mother.
and I think that's why the Lynx is part of the reason why they kind of rough start is because they don't have their.
Yeah, they're having to
main
make
player.
do without Nafessa at this moment, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's still very early in the season.
Very early, just 2 games in, and like
Yeah,
I said,
that'll
Plenty of
change
time
fast.
to bounce back.
the next game is tomorrow
Dribble
against
back.
Indiana. It's a away game. The games not sponsored, but are on Bally Sports, and they picked up a lot of the games on for Bally Sports. So make sure to watch the Lynx of the season. They need you. The Indiana away game, and then Chicago on Saturday, and then we're back to Fuzz Talk Radio again. So, Fuzz Jock.
Yeah,
So
that's us.
Yeah. So that's that. Is that with the Lynx right now?
Yeah,
And then since we're into basketball right now, we might as well talk about the Wolves, right?
Update.
That was good. I need to edit that in so I don't have to push the button. Oh man.
Wish you well, though.
Those wolves. As
Get that lion out of here.
as we all know now, the Wolves have lost in the playoffs. Have we? Was that since the
Yeah,
last?
we talked about this
Did we
last
talk-
Yeah,
week.
it feels like it was so long ago, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my,
Well,
you're
since
right.
they're not playing, we
Yeah.
kind of kept track of one of the players of the Grizzlies, since we kind of want the Grizzlies to win right now, since
They beat us. Okay, I
they
get
beat
that.
us. That type of mentality, is that what we're going with this?
Yeah, you can go with that.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, their main character of their team,
Yeah.
John Morant, got hurt. How did he? That's what it says on the notes here.
Yeah, jaw hurt.
Jaw hurt. What's going
So
on?
he got hurt. He a player, their knees collided, but more from like the side than
even,
head
Oh,
on.
dude.
even worse.
And then he turned around and pivoted,
Oh god.
and then felt the pain. And then in that time, the player reached over and grabbed the knee, also not knowing, trying to go for the ball, and like yanked on it a little bit.
Oh,
So, like-
that's what happened.
Yeah, so his knee got banged, twisted, and then shoved around.
That hurts really bad. And that sucks that player was going for the ball, but like got his knee and twisted his knee a bit more.
Yeah.
However, the response by John Morant on that, did you see?
What did he say?
On Twitter, he did not name the other player, but he called him out for being like saying some shit.
Oh,
I don't remember what it was. I don't.
Ooh.
He said some shit, but didn't call. He did a subtweet of it, and then the guy that was the defender, he of course saw that tweet and knew it was a subtweet about him, and he's like, "Motherfucker, you're not. Fuck you."
yeah. Give me.
It was really great.
Say my name.
Not sponsored, but check out Twitter. It's a good exchange. He's like, "Say my name." I was going for the basketball. It was
like,
a clean play.
You're acting
I
kind of
should've-
shady.
Oh, he said I should have gone for your balls instead, but you don't have any. Especially since you're showing that by not being able to tag me in that shit. So stuff like that. Something along those lines. Check out Twitter. Not sponsored, but
He looked in a lot of pain though on the bench
I
when they
bet he
showed video
did.
of him.
He was.
He looked like he was
I
hurting.
bet he was.
Man.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate
poor guy.
circumstances.
I don't know why I keep putting the sound effect thing down on the
It's hot.
ground here, but
It's hot potato over there.
hot potato.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some good. Let's talk about some good Minnesota sports.
What is slashing?
Slashing is like that, you know?
Go Wild.
Go Wild!
They are currently in the playoffs still. They are tied with St. Louis 2-2.
It's true.
Have you guys been watching the games at all?
Fuzzy watched it for Mother's Day.
I'm watching them all. I even
Not for
watched
Mother's
during
Day,
Mother's Day.
Oh no, C-dubs.
C-dubs. Oh yeah. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Great games. Except
I've
for the last
been
one that
enjoying
they
this.
except for the last one that they lost.
Yeah. Well, the first one was rough. Then they won the next two, and then they lost this most recent one. But I still like up until the third period, that game was super close. Like the score was really close, and then at the end they scored a whole bunch of goals, empty net, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they also pulled the goalie with like 8 minutes left at one point in the third period.
Yeah, that was really interesting. But
They pulled the goalie, so it was like they call that something, right?
pull the
Power
goalie.
play.
No, that's when the
Someone's in a penalty box,
Yes.
and there's one less player. But when you pull the goalie, they're just trying to put another,
They put another-
offensive
Oh, the
player.
man advantage.
Yes.
Wait, okay, yeah, yeah, that's
But not really. Actually, no, that's only in a power play. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So it wouldn't be a man advantage. It's just
No,
that
it's
you
still
don't.
not a man advantage. Same amount of men on the ice.
But you
Ooh.
have more.
What if you
on the offense?
What if you pulled the goalie during a power play? So then you have five. Then you have
Two
one
extra
extra,
and
and they have
yeah.
one left less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Do that.
You should do that.
Why aren't we hockey coaches?
I don't know, but definitely the better team did not win the last game. That's for sure. And when is the next game?
The better
think
team
it's
is the
tomorrow.
Wild.
I don't have the schedule for that.
It's in St. Paul.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's got to be tomorrow
It's probably tomorrow.
because the Twins are playing tomorrow.
Yeah, Twins gonna play tomorrow. Lynx are gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah. The Wild play tomorrow.
We all play tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's that sports conundrum that we live in.
8:30.
Yeah, get your screens ready.
Sports conundrum. So tomorrow night, hockey, Valley Sports. Once again, not sponsored. That's where you can watch it. Most likely, if you're in Minnesota.
Baseball is fun again in Minnesota.
Were you going to say something there, C-Dubs?
I was gonna say you can also watch it on, I believe, TNT or TBS airs it nationally.
Nice. Okay.
You know, I don't know much about this, but maybe you could just do like some internet searches and find some place to watch things. I don't know. I don't know
endorse-
anything about
not
that.
endorsing stuff
I don't
like
know
that.
anything about that.
No endorsing anything.
I don't know
But,
anything.
you know, baseball is
Baseball.
fun again in Minnesota. They are in first place.
Yes, I think it's like a
Still?
3.5 game lead.
Okay.
On the division, just it's pretty good. the big narrative lately for the Twins has been a cycle of injuries.
A cycle or a psycho of
A
injury?
cycle.
Like
A
psycho.
cycle.
Like Michael Myers is coming around and
like
hurting everybody.
Michael Bobikel.
Or Jason
You
Voorhees.
ever heard of that guy?
Psycho.
No, Michael Bobikel.
What's his name? Bateman?
Yeah, Jason. Teen Wolf.
Jason Bateman.
No, not Jason Bateman, but from Psycho.
Yeah, Terry.
Terry from Psycho, the movie.
Terry.
The mom.
And he's like,
Terry, the mom.
"Come here, bitch."
That's the name of the mom.
Oh, yeah.
And Psycho. We are not a movie podcast. I don't know how we got
this
into
is
that
a Twins
talk
podcast.
there. So the cycle.
Of injuries. We've had pitchers out. We've had a lot of our offensive players out.
Bicycling and
Bicycling in and out.
falling off
of the
bicycle
injured
and-
list.
Oh,
getting
is it
injured.
the cycle of injuries? Because it's like hitting a cycle. So we've got a first baseman who's hurt, a second baseman who's hurt,
Yeah,
shortstop
kind of.
who's hurt,
A little
Oh,
bit.
third
nice.
pitcher who's hurt. It's like we have the cycle
Pretty close.
of injuries.
I was
close,
thinking
right?
like bicycle. They were falling off bicycles.
Bicycle Day
They
was
went on.
April 19th.
See, that's kind of close to.
But you guys, you know what's cool about having? I mean, it's not cool that people are injured, but there is an opportunity here. Is that a lot of players are getting called up that are getting their chance at the show a lot sooner.
Like we have that new deal with the minor league Saints, right?
Yeah.
To like play game that
The Saints are our AAA affiliate.
they're
so-
our minor league. Is that what you call it?
yeah.
AAA minor league.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So the Saints are our affiliate. So
We can call them up and they just have to go across town.
that's dope.
It is.
Because most teams minor leagues are like in other states,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or like we've had minor leagues teams down in Iowa,
Yeah, I think we
I
got
believe,
in
and then
Rochester, New York, Florida,
Rochester Twins.
Red Wing Colonels.
So that's
some,
great. So then, because like last year they had Twins players playing on the Saints. Like Buxton would play for the Saints when right after he got hurt, he would kind of like rehab through the Saints. But now we're bringing Saints up.
yeah.
Okay.
How
does that going?
Here's who we've gotten to see lately is number one prospect, Jose Miranda.
Yes, you've talked about him, haven't
Yes.
you? He's the superstar.
Number three prospect, Royce Lewis.
Yes, I've heard of him.
This is the name that everyone thought he was gonna. He wasn't quite ready. He wasn't quite ready. Didn't think he would get the call up.
Shortstop.
Yes.
Splinter, one of our guests, was really excited about Royce Lewis.
I think I mentioned something last week
It-
that he's been batting crazy for the Saints so far.
Cabrera's hurt. Then that's like a big dog. Cabrera.
Correa's day to day.
Correa.
Correa's day to day. He had a rough time in Baltimore.
Well, what happened?
Our team got so cursed in Baltimore. That's
Well-
when we got COVID, and then Correa got
People
hit
got-
by pitch.
COVID
Twice.
as well.
Yeah, COVID took out.
Okay, no, hold on. We're going so far into things here. So first, our big ticket player got hurt in Oakland, Baltimore.
Hit by a pitch.
Hit by a pitch twice.
Yeah, one for each hand.
He got hit
Yeah.
on both hands.
Yeah.
Wow. So and then did he break his fingers?
No fracture.
Okay.
Sigh of relief. He's day to day.
Okay.
He is
That
not.
would
He
hurt.
is still on the active roster.
That would hurt a lot. And so then when they were out in Baltimore,
And we've had
they were out in Baltimore. Is that what you're saying?
yes. There was a COVID outbreak.
There was a COVID outbreak as well.
Yes.
And that I believe was hit Arise
Arise, Bundy, and Baldelli, our manager.
and our manager Baldelli.
Yes.
So you're saying that we have injuries and COVID. So the Saints have been bringing up their players. What about Baldelli and the coach?
We got one of our coaches from the bench doing acting manager, Jace Tingler.
Okay, so
doing all right,
the
Dad.
acting manager. Wow, a lot going on with the Twins there, huh?
Do you want to know how? Yeah, I got some awesome fun stats.
Oh boy.
Because Minnesota sports are so peculiar. We were just talking about how many interesting stats like the Vikings end up having just because they play weird seasons. Well, the Twins are no different. Let's see. and to talk about our awesome prospects. Our closer, Joan Duran. What game was this? This was against the Baltimore. But Joan Duran, on the same day, broke his speed record 4 times.
How much is that? How fast was that?
So before this, his record on April 15th, 102 miles per hour. And then this game against Baltimore, I believe, he pitched 102.1 miles per hour. A little bit later, 102.5 miles per hour. A little bit later, 102.6 miles per hour. And then topped out at 102.8 miles per hour.
108 miles per hour?
102.8.
102.8 miles per hour,
Yeah.
C-dubs.
That's faster than Gratterall.
Yeah, it is.
That guy throws the most casual 102 I've ever seen.
And this is one of the Saints players?
No,
this is
no.
Duran.
This is our closer.
This is Duran.
Yeah,
Okay.
our bullpen's doing awesome. Josh Winder, number 6 prospect. He's been having these great starts. He's part of our rotation. Here's something fun. Josh Winder is the only MLB pitcher to have 15 or more strikeouts, no more than 1 walk, and a 0 ERA over his first 2 career starts ever since ERA became an official stat in both leagues in 1913.
Wow.
And also, to speak of our bullpen, this is crazy. We are talking about Twins pitching that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't...
You realize
that's very strange.
Right now, our bullpen ranks number 2 in the league, or in the league for win probability added. This is the thing that we talked about with Buxton. Win probability added kind of determines like impact players. But right now, our bullpen ranks number 2 in the league. You're just closing
This
these
is kind of
games.
mind-blowing, man.
It is mind blowing. It's just I just don't even know what to say about it because that's never happened. Is this because of the Is this because of the Saints?
I mean, we got a young team that is picking up and winning games, even with
Young team, by like as in both the Twins and the Saints.
Yeah.
Right. Kind of like the Timberwolves were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I remember that we were talking about how all of our teams are kind of the same. So the Twins, and then we were
awesome.
remember we were talking about that the Twins are going to be the first team. They're all the same, and then the Twins will be the first team to break the championship
Yeah.
barrier, and then the Vikings, and then the not the
no,
Vikings this year. No, not the Vikings.
The
this year.
Vikings aren't doing what everyone else is doing. They're sticking to the game plan of the past.
Are we going there? Are we going to
Let's do it.
football? Or
do you have more stats?
we have more stats? I think.
More stats.
Let's see. I talked about Duran, Winder, Celestino. This is another really new player. Just recently did a 3-for-3 game, his first 3-hit career game.
Nice.
So awesome for him. And then some old buddies, our buddy Buxton, Byron Buddy Buxton.
Yeah, big ticket Buxton.
5 of his 8 home runs have gone over 425 feet.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Say that stat again.
And this was before he hit
Say that
his
stat
9th
again.
home run. 5 of his 8 home runs this season have gone over 425 feet.
Wow. That's
over 2,000 miles or 2,000 feet of
That's like walking
distance.
100 miles and walking 500 more, you know?
Wow. How's Polanco doing?
Polanco is on a hitting streak. A 9-game hitting streak for Polanco right now. Currently the second longest active streak in the American League. So good to see Polanco's bat heating up. Yes.
Who is the number 1 streak in the league?
It's probably Benny. I don't know. He didn't play for the
I think
Twins.
it's Mookie Betts.
Oh, probably one of those old
it's
guys.
Mookie
Probably
Betts.
one of those old guys.
Oh, speaking of,
I believe he has 9.
Those old guys.
the Dodgers had a pretty rough game tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Let's not even talk about the Dodgers
No.
tonight.
I will
Let's go
say,
past that.
as a final note, I found something cool on Twitter. It's called Ump Scorecard. UMPSCORE
okay.
CRCARE.
Yeah,
Whatever.
what's scorecard? I've never heard of that.
I found this on Twitter, and it just gives a scorecard of an umpire's performance in a baseball game.
So like as in after a game, and not sponsored by the way, either by Twitter or scorecard, but so you're saying that after a game you can see
go look up scorecard.
Ump stats.
Yeah, and it'll show
You're
you.
saying that name a lot. It's like we're sponsored. We should get sponsored by Sports.
Yeah.
Or I can't even say it.
No, it shows their percentage of true strikes and true balls called, and also shows like impactful calls, like if a wrong call was the most impactful.
And do they score them by like A through A, B, C, D?
No, it's mostly
E, F?
just like percentages of accuracy.
And does it list like the worst ump and the best ump?
I mean, you got to drive your information yourself. Yeah. But no, it's fun if you like stats. And you know these umpires, man. You all know what that means.
We all know what that
You know what that
sound
means?
I know what that
this
means.
jingle is. It's time for the
Buzz question of the week.
And that leads right into the fuzz question of the week tonight, James.
Oh, really?
The fuzz question of the week is when I ask the Hess a question, and then they answer. They'll say their answer, and then they won't say why.
Is this part of the question?
Are we gonna tonight? We're gonna extrapolate. Maybe no, we don't. We don't extrapolate.
No.
You just answer. You don't extrapolate,
I'll do what I want.
and then you just move on. And then that's the fuzz question of the week. No points are awarded or anything like that. We just ask a question, and the question is:
Well, Benny.
should we replace the umpires with robot umps? C-dubs.
Absolutely. And we should have replay of everything.
Replay of everything and absolutely
Yep.
onto the robot umps. Okay.
I feel like this is a replay of some question I've been asked before.
James.
Yeah.
Same question.
Same question, same story. We should not get rid of the human umpires because we
Hey,
need...
no extrapolating.
Buzz
That was
question
the-
of the week.
Buzz question of the week. And then we move on to...
Are you ready for some football?
Oh, that's really loud.
You wouldn't get to hear Dick Bremer say something like, Jeffers totally stole that strike.
We're moving on.
He
We're
cheated
moving
that
on.
strike.
That was
Aw,
the-
man,
Buzz
Jeffers is so
question
cool.
of the week.
That was the fuzz question of the week.
Frame those
ready
pitches.
for some
And then we're
football?
moving on to football now.
It's an art.
And that's really loud for the audience. So we're moving on,
Yeah,
okay?
no more. There's no more football.
C-dubs, what were you going to say about the Vikings?
Oh, they definitely are not getting younger and trying to put together a team that way.
No,
like the rest of our
They
team.
said all the teams were.
We were thinking that, with the brand new regime coming in, that they would get rid of all the old regime stuff, like quarterback and wide receivers, possibly. Not all of them, but like defense schemes, whatever. Like quarterback mostly, and
New stadium.
new stadium.
Again.
Well, I don't want to pay for another stadium.
You already did.
So they're not doing that.
I remember why, though.
They're sticking to the team from last year.
Did we talk about this already?
We did.
A
But
little
we can
bit.
talk more about how it's ridiculous.
It is. Well, it is a little ridiculous.
I know they're
but
calling their bluff, but still.
like I said, I still
Yeah.
believe they're calling the bluff of Kirk Cousins and saying you can just believe in me and believe in this team. It was just the head coach Zimmer and his regime that didn't allow us to win.
Bro, you
football
gotta
games.
believe me, bro. It's
Why
just
wouldn't
that
you,
coach,
and
bro.
if you're gonna
Just
why
give me
wouldn't
another
you?
chance, bro.
Why wouldn't you play your
Give them
best?
one chance. Yeah, you're not going to get fired.
Check out my new van, bro.
Yeah, so they're gonna just they're taking the Kirk Cousins bill and going with it. And if they don't win, then they can just get rid of everybody and start anew.
Yeah, and then they give him the Totoso.
So the Vikings are just on a season behind. Being a new
that
team.
could be it. We're a season behind.
So they'll be a championship team next year.
Yeah.
If who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they're championship team this year.
They could even invent
And
a time machine.
all
and
that
beat
money that they
championships of the past years.
On Kirk will finally come to fruition with a Super Bowl, because that's the thing that you really want, right? In football,
Yeah.
in
You want a Super
football,
Bowl championship.
you want a Super
people
Bowl
want it.
championship, and you play to win that, right? That's why you're playing football. Is to,
That's why you watch it. You want your team to win a championship.
I keep on saying football. I should actually say NFL, because that's different than football, like we all know.
Also different from the USFL.
And it's different than the USFL. I was gonna
XFL.
get into that later, and the XFL. Is the XFL and the Rock still coming?
Yes, and it sounds like since it's The Rock involved with the XFL, they went knocking on the NFL's door and they actually opened it this time.
So they opened a forbidden door between the XFL
Opening the forbidden door
and the
between
NFL?
XFL and NFL, it sounds like.
Dude, Kenny
So-
Omega's got to be behind this.
How? So it'll be like so it will be. I don't know.
They
how
might
that's gonna
have
work.
it be
Is that
like a
2
practice
leagues?
league.
Oh, so they're kind of.
Or not a practice league, but like a minor league for the NFL.
So the
possibly.
NFL is absorbing the XFL.
No, it would be its own thing. It's just they would look at it
Like
closer than they would look at other leagues.
they'd be like the Saints to the Twins.
Yes, it would be like that.
Okay.
I mean, nothing's in stone.
Does
yet,
every
but
does every
that's what it
team
sounds
get
like.
does every team get a baby
No.
team? That's
No,
what-
they'd be picking from the pool.
Yeah, it's not fair then.
every team should get a baby team.
Yeah, everyone can pick the same babies though.
Yeah. How about football? LAFC is the best. It says on the snowboard here. What's going on with what's going on with the LAFC?
Yeah.
Is that how you say LA?
Stands for Los
FC.
Angeles Fight Club.
The Los Angeles Fight Club is the best in football.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
They're
okay.
number one in the entire league by a bunch. If you compare them to the Eastern divisions, they're up by like 4 games.
Here.
Open wide for some soccer!
You already did.
But they're pretty close in the Western Conference, but that's because that's where a lot of the classic big name teams are thriving. Seattle and the Galaxy are good again, so
Nice.
there's a lot of good teams up there in the Western Conference.
I like that.
Yeah.
Some stacked stuff, dude. I was looking at fucking National League West baseball. That's stacked division, man. The whole division has winning records. It's stacked. What are you doing in California? California's taking all the good sports.
A lot of money in California. We should just raise some more money in Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that now.
We got Alex Rodriguez bought the Timberwolves, so there's going to be more money in the Timberwolves organization.
Wait.
That looks like that's waking C-Dubs up for some.
It is.
Oh,
You should give me the wolf howl quick.
Oh, I was going to do this.
Okay. Breaking news. LeBron James is coming to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What?
To visit, right? And then like
No.
How
I
is
have a theory.
how is LeBron James coming to the Timberwolves? That sounds ridiculous, man. That's
a
wild.
theory.
That's the wildest thing I've ever heard.
And that's hockey.
I have a wild theory on how LeBron James could end up in a Wolves uniform by next year.
How? But next
Okay.
year, that's so soon too.
Yes. Yes.
LeBron.
So first of all, it starts with the new ownership
okay.
because they're big name knockers. They can throw their junk around and be like, "Yo, hey, I'm cool. I'm hip. Come play for my team." And that's just a little bit of it.
Yep. Okay.
But the Lakers are specifically thinking of moving off of LeBron, and if they want to compete next year, they need to get a bunch of young players,
Because
but
LeBron's
also one star to take over to guide the young players, because Anthony Davis isn't going to be good enough to do that by himself.
Okay, so hold on, because
Yep.
LeBron is getting old, and so
Yes.
the Lakers need to replace him with another super caliber,
Yes, who's younger.
a younger super caliber
Yeah.
player. Okay.
Someone that can also match up with AD.
Somebody that can match up with AD, passing the ball, but
'Cause
at
he's not a leader.
but
It's
at the
just not
same
his thing.
time, be the leader.
Exactly.
And, okay.
Not be the star, but be the leader.
But possibly be the star if he's the point
If he
guard.
needs to be, he can be the star too. This is what I've heard everyone
That's
whispering on the radio.
That's kind of sounding like somebody that we know here in Minnesota that
It's
possibly.
Wiggins.
No,
Wiggins.
Wiggins isn't on the Timberwolves.
He's doing really good though.
Lead.
Yeah, he is doing good.
I saw him make a really cool fucking layup. It's one of the coolest layups I've ever seen. I fucking love Wiggins.
That just really threw me off there, James. I was going to throw the Wiggins update, but no. Okay, no, not Wiggins because he's on Golden State.
Oh, the humanity.
I love Wiggins.
No, I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's just get to it. D'Lo's kind of looking like maybe that we might be moving on from D'Lo, and sounds like the same type of player to me.
Yeah?
that LA might be looking for.
Yeah.
But
Minnesota's
why
whispering about getting rid of
would LeBron? Doesn't LeBron have a say in this? Why would he want to move to Minnesota and play here?
He does. And I think how Minnesota could convince him to come is by promising to draft Bronny, his son, when he's eligible.
And he's eligible this next season?
I don't know if it's next season, but it's coming up. It'll be in the next 3 years for sure.
They can't do that though. That's what do they call it? Nepotism.
Oh no.
He already has announced he will play on whatever team drafts his son.
Oh, okay.
He's already announced this. He said this out loud.
That's pretty cool.
How do the Timberwolves make sure that they draft Bronny? Isn't the NBA
I don't think
draft?
Bronny's going to be. I don't think Bronny's really going to be a first couple pick talent.
Okay.
Well, for him and LeBron,
Yeah.
It might.
That might
push
sweeten
him
the
up.
deal.
Yeah.
But we could always swing
the
a deal to
Timberwolves.
trade for a pick.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
So LeBron
is gonna be on our team
Cat,
next year.
Ant,
Let's
then
go.
Bronny. And then we need that's 5 players. That's our team.
Yep. Then we'd have to get rid of some of the young guys who we've fallen in love with this season, but that's okay because you get LeBron.
I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if that's worth it. It's like, especially since the LA is trying to get rid of him. It's like maybe he's washed up. Maybe there's something wrong.
Nah.
It's
LeBron.
it's
He'll
LeBron.
never wash up.
It put him. He had the
Oh,
oldest
man.
team in the entire NBA
Well, that's
this last season.
once again, it's a brand new ownership, and it's Alex Rodriguez, and we know that he likes flamboyant, crazy, wild stuff.
And they're probably
right?
friends.
And they're,
Right?
I don't know. I don't.
They could
Who
be.
knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe they're becoming
they're
friends right now.
They're all friends.
Maybe they've just been waiting for
Yeah,
that
they're
push.
all rich friends, aren't they?
Waiting for that moment to express their feelings for each other.
That's an interesting theory. Did you think of that yourself, or did we have to give credit to people?
No, so what
Or did you put
happened
two and
was
two together?
I was listening to the radio out here, and I heard a couple shows musing about this mystical player who they could trade for, who could lead a team, and is a young star, and all this stuff, and would be tradable. And they kept all these different shows kept mentioning it. And in my head, I just kept going, D'Lo. They're talking about D'Lo. That's D'Lo they're looking for. And then when I talked to you about it, you said that the Wolves are looking to get rid of D'Lo, and I was like, that's it. That's how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's how it woke C-Dubs up.
Yep.
We've done it.
That doesn't make sense.
But it does.
It does.
It makes too much sense.
So there you go. LeBron to the Wolves.
Yeah.
Happy
You heard it here
Mother's
first.
Day, everyone.
Wilder things have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I need to get rid of that button there. So we got Kentucky Derby. Oh yeah, so the beginning of the episode, you heard Kentucky Derby call, and it was wild. So this horse there's a horse race going on.
Yep.
And there's two horses that are definitely going to win.
Yeah.
And they're the lead of the pack
For
all
sure.
the way. All the way, lead of the pack.
For sure.
And
Gonna
the announcer's not calling anything other than the first two, third one, maybe somebody, you know. And then from the very, very back of the pack comes through, weaves its way through the pack, and ends up winning. And it was crazy. It was wild to see.
Within the last, 5 feet?
Like I would say about 100 meters. Last
Okay.
100 meters of the
the
race.
last-
So not like a photo finish sort of thing.
No. It was a
It
photo finish at the end, but within the last 100 yards, the 100 meters, the last place horse
Passed
passed
everyone.
everybody and won.
Tight.
And
It was like the fastest a horse had done that in like 100 years.
That's the best horse.
And what was the chances of that horse getting that, C-dubs?
80-1, the farthest long shot in the entire race.
Is that the longest shot in the history of the race?
Well,
No, there's been
No.
one longer.
Okay.
well, it could be because it wasn't even supposed to run that race.
That's true also.
Like
It was
the
not
jockey
actually
was just like
qualified
lost
for-
and like
Huh?
took a wrong turn and found himself. Oh, I'm in the Kentucky Derby again.
Oh shit. It's like
I
those
never should have
cartoons you
smoked
grew up
that
watching.
shit. Now I'm winning the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, that's what happened. No, so it didn't qualify for the Kentucky Derby, but it was able to be like one of the backup horses. So it wasn't good enough to actually make it in the original grouping.
Nice.
One of those horses had to drop out, and so it got elevated into that position. So it was in the last spot,
Yeah,
and it won.
that's tight.
Yeah.
And the
best
owner
horse.
got, I have it right here, $1.86 million for the victory, meaning he put down like 20-something $1,000.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a lot of money. That's a lot of money on not a lot of money.
Ooh, that's loud.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's the best horse.
Yeah,
That's
I love that horse.
I like it. We have another thing on here. G4 is back.
I don't even know
Not
what it is.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
What is
Not
a
sponsored.
G4?
G4 is that it's a video game channel that used to be on in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Where they reviewed video games and talked about video games and video game content. Yeah, it's back.
It's completely back.
Oh.
Like, there are shows that have the same hosts as when it went off the air.
This is gonna be like
the
20 years ago.
I think the Screensavers or something like that is back and has the last host
wow.
that they had on the show back. And they also do live D&D.
Okay.
So like people play D&D live as a TV show.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not just a TV show for video games. It's a
gaming games.
It's a network. It's a channel on your
yeah.
TV
Yeah,
channels.
yeah.
It's like
Okay.
G4 is like TNT or TBS.
All the shows
or
are about
NBC.
gaming.
It's
Yep.
It's G4 is the network.
That's awesome.
And so
network
they
of
also
games.
do
Do they
do
show
esports
IGN stuff?
on there too.
Remember IGN?
Yes.
IGN's back as well, and they're on YouTube. IGN's with remember Matt Sessler? I think his name is Matt Sessler. He's back on IGN. Also, once again, not sponsored by any of these brands, but IGN's back, and it's all just on YouTube, unless they're on
Okay.
G4. Maybe G4 plays a little bit of that too. Maybe they're working together. Who knows?
That could be. Who knows? Would have to investigate more to find out. But I just thought that was interesting that gaming has resurfaced as such a big thing that it's gotten onto television again.
Well,
Because it's
Yeah,
been on
you're right.
TV. Like Disney XD plays shows that are basically Twitch streams, but on television. But this is a whole network now back and dedicated to it.
That's interesting that it did. I suppose it did take a lull. It wasn't a lull since the TV network left, and things like IGN left, and that's exciting for gaming. I bet you'll be.
It's a big move.
I will be willing to venture. I'm gonna try to stop saying I'm willing to bet, because I don't. Even though sports is being taken over by betting, and which is why I think that robot umps should be a thing. Don't replace everybody, but
No
just
extrapolating.
Oh yeah. Well, this is not. Hey, right there. You see that thing right there?
Yeah.
That's yours.
Okay.
Oh,
I lost this.
Yeah, go ahead and eat that. Where was I going with this?
About extrapolating.
Not extrapolating, but
Betting. You were trying to say venture.
I'm willing to venture that G4 will have Smash tournaments.
It's possible.
I could see that happening for sure.
Nintendo is hooked up with a esports, like a team sponsor, Panda Global. Nintendo has been announced they're teaming up with them for a official Smash circuit.
Well, that'd be cool.
I don't know if those tournaments have started or not. Yeah.
Just kind of like the next thing I want to talk about here. I don't know why I keep on putting this on the ground.
Just do it.
Where is it?
Put it on the ground now.
That's Robot Ump.
Love that guy. Not as much as Wiggins though. Wiggins is way cooler than that.
Really
Robot
like
Ump.
Wiggins.
Dude. I want him to be in movies.
AEW, like we're talking about how, I don't remember. I was just going to say is that AEW needs to come up with a thing, like Nintendo's coming up with a thing for their Smash tournaments and stuff. AEW needs to come up with a thing so we can rewatch their matches.
Weren't you just saying, oh, yeah, I wish I could stream AEW on a streaming service?
No, we can't. Not at the moment.
I want to, though.
I really wish that they would come out with some news saying that they are going to be on like HBO Max. Makes a lot of sense to me because they're owned by the same companies, like the higher up company or whatever.
The shell companies.
Yeah. HBO Max would be nice. But
we need one of those guys that do the vlogging.
What is this?
To let Tony Khan know that this is what we want. Get it going, Tony.
And I like AEW. And I don't think they're going to ever do the thing that I'm going to mention next. But
why? Okay.
I don't think that AEW will ever have fake crowds. I think... You know what I mean by that? Fake crowds?
Really fabricated crowd, yeah.
Well, like as in like... Not as in like fake crowds, as in like mannequins.
Like
or
people who are not there.
Remember when the baseball had fake crowds?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was the worst thing I ever saw.
I thought it was the best. I was in it.
Yeah, you were...
It
Fuzzy
didn't
was
work.
in the Prince
No.
crowd.
I thought you meant when they did the 3D graphics.
No.
They
that was
on
bad.
channel. Those were awful.
That was really
yes,
bad.
People's faces in the crowd, that was lovely.
Yeah, so baseball did put in computer-generated graphics into the stands.
Wild. Why would you do that?
And they took they didn't make graphics just for that. They actually took it out of the video game MLB, the show. They took the crowd out of that and then
lifted the graphic.
it, and it was really bad looking. But however, somebody just posted on Twitter that they noticed WWE when they were doing crowd shots, they were showing the same crowd shots. Instead of showing a crowd shot of today, it was a crowd shot.
Live event. There was a crowd there, right?
There was a crowd there. There's a crowd at the live event, but like on TV when we're watching it live, when they pan to the crowd, somebody noticed that it was the same crowd from 10 years ago. as in like it wasn't like a couple of the same people with the same shirts on that were there 10 years ago and they came back. They actually took video of a audience from 12 or 10 years ago and spliced it into the live show.
That's dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Right? Is that correct? Is that how that worked?
That's exactly what happened. They panned away from the match, and so I'm guessing the crowd wasn't giving them the response they wanted. So they were like, fine, punch up some video of people like kind of laughing and reacting like, oh shit.
Because I knew that they pumped in fake crowd noise.
They do fake crowd pops, yep.
And I can see possibly that AEW might do that.
It could happen.
I'm not gonna hold it away from. I'm not gonna say that they never would do that because for some reason I have a feeling that might be okay for them to do for the live TV audience.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care that much about that. It's the selling me on something that's not happening.
It's not live. Well,
and then they're not actually chanting that.
Well, one, yes, that they're selling a story that's not real.
That we're not, they're
and two, I don't know. When they show that live audience, that quote unquote live audience, do they take away the live insignia on that video? Because when I don't know FCC regulations or anything like that. Not sponsored, by the way, by the FCC, but. If something's live, you always see the live insignia. It says live, and so you know that it's a live event and that it's happening live. Do they have to take that off when they're showing? Because
I will say in the picture I see of it, it doesn't say live, but I don't know if it said. I can't remember if it was in the regular shots of Backlash.
So I have paid attention to that sometimes when they do promos, and it's obviously. Pre-recorded taped promo, they do not have the live thing there at that time. I wonder if that's how somebody noticed that. But
I would love to find clips of that and just like peruse the crowd to find people wearing just like dated T-shirts.
Right? Well, that's probably what happened.
Be like, why is that person wearing like Backstreet Boys?
It's ridiculous.
That's something that wrestlers liked back then, right? Wrestling fans. They used to listen to a lot of Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
That's true.
The one other thing I thought was kind of sad was they gave 4 rematches from just the last month's pay-per-view. Like, I know it's WrestleMania Backlash, but really, you got to do 4 pay-per-view rematches and.
Wait a minute.
Of course they do.
Wait a minute.
They're so unoriginal. WWE.
I'm sorry, not pay-per-view.
I hate you.
Live event. Anyway.
No, wait a minute. What? They had WrestleMania, and then they just recently had
Backlash.
Not Backlash.
No.
WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh,
yeah. They throw in the WrestleMania name now.
Because it's a repeat, basically.
So it's a WrestleMania Backlash, which is a pay-per-view event, and which they don't call pay-per-view anymore. They call it
premium live event.
Premium live event.
That's fun.
Which you still pay for, right?
They're your Peacock, yes.
No, wait a minute.
It's free on Peacock, but you have to have Peacock that you pay for to watch it.
How much is Peacock?
Well,
so then it's not a pay-per-view. It's like they're absolutely right for changing that name.
Good
point. But
so
it's very hokey to call it a premium live event like that. Because here's the thing: when they open the show,
I'm so confused
it's
now.
literally this. They open the show going, Snickers presents WrestleMania Backlash Premium Live Event live at the Dunkin' Donuts Arena in Providence, Rhode Island. It's like, okay. That's too much.
So
Thanks to McDonald's.
Okay, whatever. They had another pay-per-view premium live event right after WrestleMania, which is how long after WrestleMania? Is it the next?
It's like a week later. Right?
Well, it's been like a month.
A month after, and and what you're saying is that the card that they had on WrestleMania is exactly the same as Backlash.
Yeah, basically.
Well, the matches, all of them are basically rematches from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
4 of the 6. and the ones that
Literally.
weren't.
Why would you want to watch
was a
that?
comedy match.
See, why are we
and a
why
tag team
why are we even talking about WWE?
Yeah, we hate them.
I wanted
I
to just
hate
mention that the Cody thing.
What? What Cody?
I just wanted to mention that Cody already isn't getting his premium entrance after one pay-per-view.
Yeah.
After one pay-per-view, he's not coming out of the ground anymore.
No.
Oh, wait. How does this song go again? Oh, yeah. Memory.
So that is brought to you by the Blind Refs, our sound engineers, or our sound people.
Sound aficionados.
Yeah, they're not the bland refs.
Music people.
They're not bland.
They do the intro and the outro. Fuzzy Memory Trivia is when I ask the other Hess questions, kind of like Fuzz Questions of the Week.
Yeah, this is literally
But
trivia.
this time it's trivia, and it's sports trivia, of course, because we're a sports podcast.
Yeah, this is a Twins podcast
And
that
Twins
covers some other
podcast.
things here and there.
Yeah.
Talk show.
Yeah, we are a
What,
Twins
talk
talk show. Twins radio.
Not sponsored.
Dude, Danny Gladden. How about that?
Yeah, right.
I heard that live and just I was like, whatever's happening is amazing. Oh, okay, cool.
He caught that ball. He definitely did. This is when I ask the guys trivia questions about sports, and then they answer the questions with their answer. And if it's correct, they get a point, and if it's not correct, they don't get a point. If that makes sense. Do you guys remember what the score is?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
No, it's 10-7.
10 to 7. Consensus.
Or was it?
We're going 10 to
I know
7.
I had 10,
Yeah, it's probably 10 to 7 then.
and I know you got one right for sure.
It was probably 6 to 8 last week. That's why I remember that.
It was 6-6 last week.
Yeah.
10
And
to
then
7.
you got one for sure. I know.
Are we,
Yeah.
Are we going with 10 to 7, guys?
10 to 7.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
9 to 5.
You guys look at each other. Sure, it's intense here. Look at each other.
I'm looking at the webcam, so it looks like.
Okay, and the way it is that it's chime. You just yell out your answer, and if you get it right, you get it right.
Oh, this is kind of funny.
I do that to my
wrong, you get it
nephews,
wrong.
and they're always like, "What
Okay.
is he doing?"
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Allen became the 23rd player in NBA history to do what?
Slam dunk.
Incorrect.
Shoot a 3-pointer.
Incorrect. Make 1,000 3-pointers. Which golfer was nicknamed Squire of the Greens?
Rory McIlroy, or I don't know.
Incorrect. Gene Sarazen. And I'm sorry if I impronounce names incorrectly.
Yeah.
Impronounce? Is that
Unpronounced.
If I impronounce words.
Unpronounced.
I'm just gonna sit down here. What team had the best win-loss record in the Eastern Conference of the NBA for the 2017-2018 regular season?
Brooklyn Nets.
Incorrect.
New York Knicks.
Incorrect. Toronto Raptors. Who was drafted after LeBron James and ahead of Carmelo Anthony?
Ray Allen.
Incorrect. Darko. In what year did Derek Jeter win his first Silver Slugger Award?
1998.
Incorrect.
2001.
Incorrect. 2006. What years did
Nice.
Ronald Abino play with Barcelona?
The Wonder
How many years?
Yeah. What years?
It was the Wonder Years. This was Wonder.
88 to 95.
Incorrect. 2003 to 2008. Which veteran kicker played his last year with the Dolphins in 2012?
Vinatieri.
Janasek.
Incorrect. Dan Carpenter. What is the gymnastics term for transitioning from a handstand into a forward roll?
Front handspring.
Incorrect.
Tuck.
Incorrect. Dive roll.
That's a good name.
Peyton Manning joined the Broncos for the 2012 season How many seasons did he play for the Colts?
4.
3.
Incorrect. 14.
Oh, Colts. I was listening wrong.
Which baseball park has the Green Monster?
Fenway.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding. Point for James.
8 to 10.
8 to 10, James.
Okay, bro.
Is 8, and C-Dubs is 10. In
Yes.
2012, what was the name of the stadium the Giants and the Jets shared?
Kendall House.
Incorrect.
MetLife Stadium.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
Who is number 32 on the 2018 Seattle Seahawks? That was
Marshawn Lynch.
Incorrect.
Russell Simmons.
Incorrect. Chris Carson. That was my interpretation of a announcer announcing players. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Who has been named Chelsea's Player of the Year 3 different times?
Ronaldo.
Incorrect.
Steven.
Incorrect. Frank.
Mm.
What
Good job,
is
Frank.
the first name of baseball's Yastrzemski?
Yastrzemski?
Carl.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, I gave you
Yeah,
the-
thanks, dude.
Where did Zinedine Zidane transfer from to join Real Madrid in 2001?
Manchester
Greece.
United.
Juventus.
Oh, okay.
What pick was Chris Paul selected by the New Orleans Hornets in 2005 NBA draft?
5.
Incorrect.
7.
4th overall. In 2001, Priest Holmes made the NFL Pro Bowl for which team?
Miami Dolphins.
Incorrect.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Incorrect. Kansas City Chiefs. You guys were both thinking Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida on my mind.
How many teams competed in the 2018 FIFA World Cup?
16.
Incorrect.
32.
Correct.
Damn.
Ding, ding, ding. How many? What's the score now? 11.
10 to 11.
10 to 11. James with 10.
Yes.
C-Dubs with 11. What team
Yes.
hired Pat Shermer as their head coach?
The Miami Dolphins.
Incorrect.
It's New Orleans Saints.
Incorrect. New York Giants.
Oh, that's right.
Who did Sean Manna throw a no-hitter against in April 2018?
San Francisco Giants.
Incorrect.
The San Diego Padres.
Incorrect. Red Sox.
He's playing for the Padres, right?
I don't know. What book did Walt Frazier publish in 2006?
From the bleachers.
Incorrect. The Game Within the Game.
I was going to say a Walt Flanagan.
The St. Louis Blues home area. No. The St. Louis Blues home arena was renamed from Scott Trade Center to what?
Oh, fuck. I didn't know it's not the Scott Trade anymore. The Crypto Arena.
Incorrect.
It's like refinance and mortgage and...
Enterprise Center.
Yeah.
What is Michael Jordan's career high score? What is Michael Jordan's career high in scoring?
68.
Incorrect.
74.
Incorrect. 69. Nice.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. It's 11 to 10.
Yep.
What is the name of the Bulls cheerleaders?
The Rockettes.
Incorrect.
The Bullsettes.
Incorrect. The Louisville Bulls.
That's not a
Yes,
word.
The Louisville Bulls.
It should be called the Bullseyes.
This is Bullsettes.
And that is...
Oh, wait. How does this song go again? Oh, yeah. Memory.
Oh, man, that's so good. So, yeah, we done with Fuzzy Memory Trivia. Its score is now 11 to 10.
And that's also the time.
Winning.
Not really.
11
minutes to 10. That'd be
C-Dubs
before the
is
show.
11. And that's the end of the show. That's
Yep.
where we're at. That's where we go.
Yep.
I got one.
Bye.
Ow!
C-Dubs can no longer see us
Oh, my
for the
face.
rest of the episode.
I don't,
Your
man,
face
Fuzz,
looks
I don't
great.
know what the heck is going on here.
Nah,
Let's
we're
move
good.
this.
We know how to move things around.
We're looking around and communicating.
Yeah, we
Looking
do that.
around, communicating.
We do that all the time.
So that brings us to the end of the episode. Oh man, my microphone just fell off.
It's
the
a good
thing.
thing we're getting close because I don't know.
Things are falling apart over here.
Yeah, we're
I don't
falling
know if we
apart.
can last any longer.
Yeah.
So yeah. That was a good episode,
Well,
guys.
good one. See you guys.
That was a good episode, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. C-Dubs left already. James, what do you got going on?
What do you got going on?
What do you get into?
We got all these questions for. Jeez, this is fucking fuzzy question of the week. Fuzzy's memories. You ask me what's going on.
Yeah, let's end the
What's
episode.
Mr. Questions over here?
Well, you got anything? But
Yeah, no, actually some really cool stuff. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Nothing.
Looks like C-Dubs is back. Luckily,
I'm gonna watch some Twins. Keep track of that. Excited to see what the Twins are gonna do this week, and other than that, just to hang out with my bad self and
nice.
have fun.
Just be
Go wild.
You'll just
living it up.
You'll be Jameis.
It's like poetry in motion.
C-Dubs, how'd you feel about the episode? You got anything else that you'd like to contribute, or in the whole? And what's the rest of the week looking for you, bud?
My wife leaves for Seattle tomorrow.
Okay.
So I will drive her to the airport, and then I won't see her for a week. So I'll just have this to focus on for the next week. Is this show?
Ooh, so you'll get things going. Okay, cool.
No.
And work.
Dude, he's gonna have so many notes. For
Oh yeah,
next week.
lots of work.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I
a
got
lot
tons of
notes.
work to do.
You got to tell those Dodgers to play better against the
do.
Giants.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuzzy,
Fuzzy.
watch some Twins with me.
Yeah, I can watch some Twins with you.
We should do that.
That sounds like a
They're
good.
gonna play the Astros.
That sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna work on things, some fuzzy stuff. I got a new garden. I was gonna talk about that today, but I've totally forgot because we had a lot to talk about this week. Maybe I'll talk about it next week.
It's not a gardening podcast. It's
not a
talk show.
gardening podcast, but did you ever know? Did anybody ever tell you that sometimes you need a hobby, and sometimes gardening could be that good hobby for you.
Dude, that's a great hobby.
They've said that it's therapeutic. My body hurts.
As you being one of them, awesome. But we have Richie, the rally goat. Is this the reason why the Twins are off to a nice start?
That's funny. Every time I saw that, we hit a lot. So we keep it in the dugout every time.
FuzzJockRadio.
Football.
That's funny.